Mr. Joe, you couldn't answer my question. Why not? Why not, Joe? I asked you a simple question, and you told me to leave. Why not?
Because you're acting like this.
Because I'm acting like, I know now I'm acting like this because you fired me. You told me to leave. Answer the question. Answer the question. I listened to you, and when I felt like it was my turn to speak, and I asked you a question, you told me I had to leave. You should be disgusted with yourself. You carry yourself as if you're innocent.
Woo!
As if you're innocent. How could you carry yourself like that? Like I'm the one in the wrong. How would you?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, but it's
Come
coming
on, man. That's how you get off that motherfucking employer, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how you come to the employer. Ain't none of that Mr. Nice, Mrs. Nice. You don't leave nice. We turn it up. Man, give him the business, girl. You go, girl. Give him that goddamn business like that there.
I should speak values. I came
Come on.
in overtime. I came in on time. I never called out. Residents let me know. One resident complained. None of that. Extended.
Woo!
None of that. Outstanding. Outstanding. Evaluation. And I didn't have no problem. Those were all lies against me. And I stand firm. That's what I did, Joe. I stand firm against the lies and the allegations.
Come on, Joe.
Never been a problem. I'm one of the most kindest people to them residents, and you know it. And you know it, Joe. You know it. You
ain't
know
got shit
it.
to say. He
Because
ain't talking.
after we had a conversation, why would you invite me here today to speak again? You know you're wrong, Joe. I may be the one that's showing my tail right now because I'm hurt, but you're the one that's wrong. You're the one that's wrong. You're wrong. And I'm not going to leave without saying my piece.
Come on.
I asked you, why did you choose this girl who's on her third day of orientation? Who said she feel like being an NA is beneath the bottom from her using to be a supervisor? Did I come tell that, Joe? No, I did not, because that's not my place. God would deal with her. God would deal with her. So you marinate and think on that. You think on that. You want to talk about you standing on company values and all of that? And all of that? You're not standing on no company values, honey. You got the brain, but you lack the heart. And that's what you showed me the other day. You lack the heart. You told me I was being unprofessional because I was crying, because I was hurt, because I had the heart. God gave it to me. You lack the heart. What good is that?
You see that little smirk right there? I promise you, bro. I promise you, bro. It would take so much not to knock the boy. What? One thing when I feel like I'm disrespected, bro, is a Nipsey Hussle quote that always, when I feel like I'm disrespected, automatically loops in my brain. We have to change the way we respond when we feel like we're disrespected. That saves a lot of people, because I promise you, that little smug right there, boy, and if that was my mama, boy.
What good is that? Yeah, you have treasures and riches, but what good is that when your heart is as cold as ice? Honey, you a coward, and you're going to get dealt with accordingly. God's going to deal with you. You're a coward for that. That's why you're standing with your hands in your pocket.
Shoot, boy.
All right.
Gave him the business. That shit got me turned up. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm hot.
Attention Walmart shoppers and associates. My name is Beth from Electronics. I've been working at Walmart for almost 5 years, and I can say that everyone here is overworked and underpaid. The attendant policy is bullshit. We are treated from management and customers poorly every day. Whenever we have a problem with it, we're told that we're replaceable. I'm tired of the constant gaslighting. This company treats their elderly associates like shit. To Jared, our store manager, you're a pervert.
Oh,
Brett
my
and
God.
Kathy, shame on y'all for treating your associates the way you do. I hope you don't speak to your families the way you speak to us. Shout out to Cominique, Patty, Chardell, and so many more. Walmart doesn't deserve y'all. Fuck management and fuck this job. I quit.
Yeah, Cominique.
Working for IHOP since August 2019. I got hired by my amazing manager, Edgar. Era un pan de Dios. There was never a bad word of how he treated his employees. Everybody felt welcome. llegabas a gusto al trabajo. It was a place you like to work at. The part that he hired me being overweight, almost at 295 pounds, he gave me the opportunity and didn't judge me by my physique, what other restaurants did. Because of course, who's gonna hire someone overweight? He was patient with me, he taught me, he saw potential in me, so I stayed. But in 2022, he passed away. And of course, they had to find new management for the restaurant. And that's where they brought in the current manager. His name is Josue. And that's where hell on earth started for me. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, you're so dramatic. But if you guys could just understand where I'm coming from. Take a moment. My hours from being 40 a week, they went down to 15, 20. From me opening 6 in the morning, I come in at 9. From me leaving like at 3, I leave at 11. Sometimes I come to work for an hour or 2 before he sends me home. He gives preference to other people who just started for this company. His excuse is, I don't work enough, I don't give enough, I don't do enough. He's always finding every excuse to get under my skin. For me, the last straw was today. Just a week ago, I'm always trying to talk to him. I'm always trying to communicate with him. I'm always trying to, like, Josue, I need my job. I need to pay bills. I need to pay my rent. Like, please, understand me, like, please. And he always adds, if you don't like it, there's the door. If you don't like it, there's the door. You already know where the doors are. You could quit. But he doesn't understand that I've been here such a long time. Like, why does he have to be like that with me? Why? Like, what did I do to you? What got me today was that 2 co-workers had an incident yesterday where they don't get along. And first thing he told me was, one of them is a close friend. He told me the first thing, you better not go tell her anything that you overheard here if we're gonna get her in trouble, because the consequences are gonna be on you. And I was like, why me? Because I was there. Because I haven't had incidents with this other coworker, but I mean, I'm an adult. I understand, like, okay, cool, like, you know, it's just childish things I let go. So this morning, I was good. I came to work. I was good. I was okay. This morning, he pulled me into the office. He pulled another coworker in. And he tells me, can you tell me what happened yesterday? The other coworker said the situation. I said my situation. And when I said my situation, the other things didn't matter. He said, oh, so it started because of you and not because of me. Like, one of the coworkers told me, hey, can you tell the other coworker that she needs to, like, clean up one of her tables? And I'm like, sure. I didn't see it as a bad thing. So I went to go tell her. So when he told me, it was like, oh, so this is your fault. And I'm like, what do you mean it's my fault? Like, I just told her, I never said it, and I never meant it in bad intentions. Like, I'm so tired of you, I need to get rid of you. And I'm just gonna go talk to the, you know, the people, the heads of IHOP. And I was like, what? And from there, I triggered my anxiety, and I collapsed. And I had a table,
collapse type?
first table at 11.
Shitting me, this a lot. Now see, this is one of the, listen, when you give your all to a job and to a company that you didn't start, that's not your business, then you got people like managers that come in and think they own the goddamn place and think it is their business and treating people like people like shit. You know what I'm saying? Then this is what happens. You end up having the mental health issues. She said she collapsed because she had anxiety. I kid you not. If my wife, my girl called and told me a manager treating like that and she had anxiety, passed out, bro, I'm going to jail automatically. Some shit I just don't go for. And I'm going to stand on business and I'm going to stand on respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about your title. I don't care if it's your business. You treat people how you want to be treated. At the end of the day, we're all adults. Everybody that has a job, 99%, we're not talking about the kids and shit like that. We're all adults, 20, 30, 40, whatever. Talk to me accordingly. Don't talk to me crazy because you got that title, because outside this job, you know, you wouldn't say none of that to me. If I was her husband, old boy's on the ground laid out, done for. And I might take it back to LA. I might stomp, boy, I'm going there with it. I promise you. That's why I think God is not putting me in certain positions just because it's, for me, it's blackout type. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. So I don't never want to find myself in those positions because I'm going all the way to the end of the earth with it. And then I'm a deal with whatever come with it. That's one thing I know. I think before I act. That type of shit right there, I'm going to the end of the earth with it. You see how you gonna make it home to your family? They're gonna see you. You gonna look a little different, sir. I promise you that.
Sorry, 10:30, from coming in at 9, and I had to go hide in the stall of the restroom because I couldn't talk, because I couldn't control myself, because I couldn't breathe. Like, this motherfucker is good, he's okay, well, I'm right here. And at this point, I really don't care no more.
That's crazy.
It has to come to a point where my husband had to come for me to the parking lot. Yes, he wanted to stand ground and talk to him. He's like, why do you treat her like shit? Why do you always make her cry? Why does she always have this anxiety attacks that she cannot control? Why do you do this to her? He's like, back off, back off. Why? Just answer me that. He's like, oh, if she tells you that, like, I already know what he's gonna do next. I already know. This man has put me through hell for the last year and a half that he has gone through this store. If you think management, if you think people like this could run restaurants, then you're absolutely wrong. Because that's one narcissist right there.
Yeah, baby, you need to calm down, boy. You about to have a stroke type.
The fire people that was here this morning was outside. They had to get in the building.
Stop talking. What are your hours?
My hours is from 6:30 to 3 o'clock.
Okay. Why did you leave today at 2:45?
I didn't leave at 2:45.
You did.
I did not leave at 2:45.
We were calling you.
When I left,
What time do you think you left?
when I was leaving out that door,
What time do you think you left?
when I was leaving out that door, it
What
was
time do you think you left?
2:52 when I was going out that door.
Because you left early.
I didn't leave early because I was here early.
What time do you work till? What are your hours?
Miss Hoffman, the
What time-
fire
Jonathan?
people that was here this morning
Jonathan.
was outside. They had to get in the
Jonathan,
building.
stop talking. The building is not open until 6:30. You don't adjust your hours just because you feel like it.
I didn't do it because I felt like it, Miss Hoffman. I was
You
doing it
did.
to help the fire people to get
Who
inside the
told you
building.
to open the building early? Did your boss, Susan Offerman, tell you to start your hours early today?
I was not supposed to start my hours early
Okay.
today, but like I was
But
telling you, the
nothing.
fire people had to get inside. They were sitting
Who
out
is
there
your
for almost
boss?
an hour.
Who is your boss? Is your boss Susan Offerman or the fire marshal?
Oh my God.
Who is your boss?
Miss Hoffman, you was my boss.
Okay.
I never
what are
said
your
you was my
hours?
boss. I explained my hours to
6:30
you.
to 3.
Yes.
Jonathan, if you left before 3 o'clock, you left early. But I did not give you permission to leave early today. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Okay, I have to call HR. I just want you to know that.
You guys need me to do, I'm willing to help. That's what you said. So I
Wow.
said, great, I'm gonna hire.
Somebody explain to me in the comments section, how do people sit there and take that? I'm confused. How are they sitting there taking people talking down on them like that? Like, that is crazy to me. The man said the fire marshal was trying to get into the building, so he let him in. Of course, if I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and clock in. Like, y'all wasn't here. That's the fire marshal. You know what I'm saying? Like, she taking her shit way out of control with her authority. I could tell she the kind of get slapped around at home by her husband. Something ain't right. And she coming to work taking it out on her employees. For sure. But there ain't no way, bro. I can sit there and I just can't. I can't thank you, God, for not putting me in that position, bro, because you know me better than me. Boy, this is crazy. Boy, this video giving me type anxiety. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm boiling on the inside. Like, ain't that crazy?
Hire you as a food service worker. There may be time to time where you help out in Starbucks, but your primary role is going to be food service worker. So maybe there's a miscommunication between you and I, which is fine. So if you don't want to do the job,
I'm gonna let you finish talking. I ain't trying to interrupt you.
you just did interrupt me though.
Yeah, but I just want to let you know I do want to say something afterwards. I apologize for interrupting you.
Okay, what would you like to say?
No, I'm gonna let you finish.
No, I'm done. I don't really have anything else to say.
Like you said, we did have some miscommunication, which I was telling them. I said, okay, that's a conversation for me and Justin to have as far as getting together and me and him talking about my position, because I was under the impression of one thing and you told them another. So that's why I told them I'm gonna have a conversation with Justin about it, and me and him will get that straight. I just need to know what y'all need done. What needs to be done. And Marco was continuing about he was saying that, oh, you act like you don't want to work, da 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 da. And
okay, so let me just say one thing.
Okay.
We're here to open this account. It's a Saturday. I don't want to be here on a Saturday. And I don't have time for this type of interaction, like having this conversation.
Exactly.
So either you're going to work and you're going to stop with the drama.
I'm not causing any drama. That's the
You've
thing.
been sitting in this conference room wasting time for what, an hour and a half
He
now?
told me to go sit down, sir. I kept asking him what needs to be done. I told him I didn't want to go sit down.
So do you want to work here or not?
Yes, that's why I'm still here. If I didn't, I would have already left.
Okay. So if that's the case, I don't want any more drama, which I feel like is not going to happen. I don't think this is going to work out, Phoenix. I'm sorry.
I'm not causing any drama. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I kept asking him, even after the whole conversation, I was over it. Like, I'm like, okay, I understand that he told you one thing, I was told another. I'll talk to Justin. What needs to be done? Because, like I told you, I had a funeral to go to. If I didn't want to be here, if I didn't want to come work, I would have let.
Okay,
no,
that's not the story he told me.
That's what I'm saying, and that's the thing. If it's miscommunication,
I was told you laughed in his face when he asked you to help out in the kitchen.
No, that's what I'm trying to get to the conversation. That's what I'm letting you know. It didn't happen that way. It wasn't because I told him that I didn't want to do a certain thing, and I laughed at him because of that. I laughed because he was saying that I didn't want to work. And I laughed because I'm like, okay, if I didn't want to work, I wouldn't have came here today. That's why I laughed, but I felt disrespected.
Okay, Phoenix, I don't want to waste any more time. Can I please just have your badge? This isn't going to work out. I'm sorry.
I didn't even.
Man.
Your paycheck is deposited in the next.
Shut up. Bro, these managers these days don't know how to manage, bro. They don't know how to de-escalate a situation. They get annoyed and you know what I'm saying? Feel some type of way. They get all in their emotions. I just don't want to deal with it. You're fired. Like, you're a difficult employee because she's expressing what's going on, and she's saying that you chose somebody's side when it's not what happened. So you're not even trying to sort it out. You're just going off somebody that you might like better than her. Managers, bro, they don't even know how to fucking manage, bro. They be so emotional, and they take their title too seriously, bro. It's insane. Insane. They don't do that to the horrible employee. They do that to the good ones. It's the good ones they do it to. You heard that? Was a couple people ago, the lady was saying, you choosing somebody that been here 3 months and I've been here for all this time, and you choosing them over me? If these type of videos don't tell you to get up off your ass and go start your own business, go start your own anything. Get on YouTube, whatever you like to do, look it up, make a business out of it. I don't care. How many times do you guys want to go through this where you got to get a job, get disrespected, get fired, go look for another job, go through that whole process that might take a whole month, you losing money, you trying to get unemployment, but that takes weeks. Some employers try to stop you from getting unemployment because they don't want to pay it. When is enough going to be enough? You can't get to the point where you're like, I'm just going to go in another job. Bro, come on. You got to take this as a sign. Go start that business. Call your friends that would die for you and you would die for them, and go brainstorm. Start a business together. And I'm giving y'all the videos. You see what's going on. Y'all still want to work these 9-to-5s? That's still your go-to? Your go-to is still to go in college and get $300,000 in debt and get out and make $80,000? That's your go-to. All right.
This job think they funny as hell until I show them who the real comedian is. I got 4 birthdays in a week. I don't know if y'all heard me say that in the other video, but baby, 4 in 1 week. So our birthdays ain't until next month, right? And I put my request in at the beginning of this month, right? Now, just to let y'all know, I really don't give a damn. The request was just so I can be, professional about it. Now, what I could have did was be bogus and take off like the entire week, probably a week and a half, to be honest. But I'm already off on Sundays and Mondays, so all I have to do was take off like 3 days, y'all. 3. Not to mention, I didn't even take off the day of my actual birthday because I get off at 4 o'clock anyway. So I'm like, I'll just come in the morning, get the day over with, and then go, tee up after. Baby, why the fuck did they reject all of my days? Not 1, not 2, all 3 of them. Like,
crazy.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, is y'all cool?
Y'all
ask somebody about it, right? Motherfucker had the nerve to tell me, nobody can take off because inventory is September. Baby, what the fuck that got to do with me? Not only that, but my off days that I requested are in August. And since nobody is making it make sense, rewind that. Because even if y'all do make it make sense, baby, I won't be here. Y'all didn't accept my request when I was trying to be professional and be a good employee. So now y'all can be prepared to be short-staffed because here's my heads up that I'm not coming. And at that point, do what you gotta do, mama. Baby, my son's birthday is on the 18th. Mine's is on the 21st. My man's is on the 23rd. My other son's is on the 26th.
Damn, that's crazy.
Who was coming to work that week? Who? But yeah, I had to come on here and vent to y'all because what the fuck? But yeah, I had to come on here and give y'all a quick little vent session, a quick little story time because I don't know who they thought they was playing with, but there are so many jobs out there. Y'all don't have to stick with that one that you're at that's treating you like shit or treating you like your time does not matter. So
I needed the little AT&T box fix or the password reset.
Okay.
That being said, when I had asked you your side of the story, you had flat out refused to help her. In your words was that you told her to Google it, which I understand in the moment you
He told her to
busy
Google
with
it.
customers and you could attend to her right away. But the way that you handled it was not the way that you should have handled it.
What did I do?
You, like I told you when we discussed it, you were being rude to the customer, as she told me. And
So you're taking her word for it?
no, I remember I talked about it, and so I got her side, and I said, well, let me talk to those associates, what's going on. So I came and gave you the benefit of the doubt, and the response that you gave me was rude in terms of dealing with a customer when we work in retail.
So we do a he said, she said now?
No, this is what you told me. You're a personal accountant.
She said you told me that.
That you told her that if you can't, you told me, what did you tell me?
Yeah, I told her I don't care. I told her I don't care if she says that I'm rude because I did do my job. I did help her. That's exactly what I said. I told you that.
Right.
And I still don't care.
Okay.
Because she could tell you I punched her and I don't care because I didn't do anything to her. I helped her.
Okay.
Don't care.
So
I did my
you
job.
can't not care in this business. At the end of the day, you have to take care of the associates. So I understand in the moment, I'm talking, let me talk and then I can give you the floor. I understand in the moment you were busy. I understand that. We can't always help everyone at the same time, but the way that you went about the situation was not correct. You can't just tell a customer Google it. If they knew to just Google it and read it themselves, they wouldn't come to you for help. So in that situation, the better route would have been to either ask her to wait until you were done with the customers or to call somebody else for backup. Your words to me were, if she can't read, that's not your problem.
No, I did not say that. Should have recorded me. And I know exactly what I said.
Okay, what did you say?
I said that she didn't want to read. She wants me to read it for her. We're in electronics. This is a business where I'm by myself. You're constantly going to be by yourself. You have to be prepared for that. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of high activity. Mm-hmm. So for you to say, for me to think that I could just come into my work and that there would be any help, that's not the case. You have to be prepared to be by yourself. And
all right, this must be one of them dumb employees right here. The one that don't deserve a job, because I ain't gonna lie, she's being hella professional right now, and she's explaining to him. And this idiot, she's saying what he said was something. Well, he's saying you're saying something that somebody else said. She said, "No, you told me that out your mouth." He told somebody to Google it, bro. You're in customer service, sir. If you're in electronics, you can't tell somebody to Google it, and you can't turn around and Google it and show it to them and tell them to read it. That ain't how it works. I probably would have punched her in your face. I'd be like, you rude as hell, bro. Like, I want to Google it. I wouldn't have came to the goddamn store. She's being professional. He's one of them dumb employees. Let him go. You ain't even gonna get no last check, but we gonna figure a way to keep that motherfucker, boy. Get your ass out of here.
Prepared to handle everything on my own. I don't look forward to my backup. I don't think the managers are gonna come and help me.
Okay.
And I showed her the list. I was very kind to her. I'm on camera going back and forth between customers. 5 times I went to her. At no point did I say, ma'am, I cannot help you anymore. I did not say that.
Okay.
And so I gave her all the information, step by step, hotspot. I laid my phone down for her so she could read it.
So the thing is, reading something and understanding it are 2 different things. You might be able to read something and understand it. Not everyone is the same way. Sometimes they need that extra guidance, especially the fact that she was significantly older than both you and I. So telling her to read it, maybe she has a issue with reading.
She didn't tell me that.
She doesn't have to. That's her personal business. The point is, at the end of the day, she came to an associate who was supposed to help her, and she didn't feel like she got the help that she needed.
Yeah, I have a job to do, so I really don't have time to be asking for all this help or to be like, consulting.
It's part of your
for
job.
Best Buy. This is not Best Buy where we get a commission to do all this work for them. That's not how it works.
At the end of the day, Christian, we are in retail. We are here to serve our customers.
Take his badge. Shit.
So, comparing it to Best Buy, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But at the end of the day, this situation that we're talking about right now, you do not handle it correctly. And not only did you not handle it correctly, this is not the first time that this has been an issue.
So I didn't handle it correctly because I told you that I didn't care that she lied to you, that I was rude. That's where we're at? Because that's ridiculous. She lied to you, straight up lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Why the fuck is he talking like a robot? That is ridiculous. Why is he talking like that? What the is wrong with old boy? Give up your badge, get the fuck on. You signed up for it. You're in customer service and you don't want to help customers? You saying that's extra work? What you thought you was going to come there and do? Look at the electronics and get paid for it? I'm confused, sir. Like, Hector, this is not their job, boss. The plane, boss. Get your ass up out of there, man.
I don't have time to stop my line, and that's a lot of pressure on me. The clock is ticking.
I never asked you to stop your line. When I came to talk to you about it, you had not a single customer in electronics. I asked you then, because she was still waiting, can you come and help her? You flat out refused.
Yeah, because she said I was rude, so why would I help somebody that's already upset with me?
She wasn't upset, she just needed extra help, and you didn't.
And why didn't you help her?
I did help her.
You're the free one. I'm not free, you're free. You can do all these things.
Okay, Christian, so we're going to stop it right there. Because number one, you don't know what my job entails, nor do I need to disclose it to you. Number two, that's your area, and we're all responsible for the same thing, taking care of our customers. And so based on the situation, the outcome of it, and the fact that we've had numerous encounters like this before, I am letting you go.
Okay.
So you are free to take it up with another coach or store manager if you so desire, but as of today, I am terminating you.
Okay. Alrighty. Thanks for doing me a favor.
Thank you.
Bye.
So y'all, I just currently put my 2 weeks notice in at my job. And they went ahead and fired me because I put in the 2 weeks notice. Like, I'm on my way home to get their shirts so I can get my check. And I'm gonna record the conversation and post it on here, like when I go back and get the shirts. But they literally fired me because I put in the 2 weeks notice. I clocked in at 7:30, put my 2 weeks notice in, wrote the little form and stuff on the form, and I left it on the desk. Like, I ain't think that they was gonna fire me because I put a 2 weeks notice in. Now, I've put in 2 weeks notices before at like other jobs, and I've never been fired before for putting in the 2 weeks notice. Like, they'll let me work, and then on my last day, you know, like, they'll wish me well and tell me, okay, if you want to come back, you can, but they have never.
No, not these days. I know jobs that you put that, it goes around. You know, when you put your 2 week notice in, they're going to let you go that day. You know what I'm saying? That's where jobs are at right now. No more are the days where you put in your 2 week notice. They take it as offensive. You want to leave us? Who are dare? How dare you? You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here now. You know what I'm saying? They feel like it's a revolving door, but they can get somebody here to replace you no matter what your experience is, no matter how long you've been here. We don't want you. You want to leave? Bye. You know what I'm saying? So, lady, I don't know what your last job is, but that's where they are today. You put your 2-week notice in, you guarantee that you gonna get fired that day or the next goddamn day. They don't want you to stick around for 2 weeks today. They just want to go ahead and get rid of you and go ahead and start prepping for somebody else. They don't want your help no more.
Fired me before. I worked in the infant room, and I would come to work every day on time since, of course, I don't have no kids, so it ain't no problem with me waking up, coming to work, being a lead teacher. I would come to work every day. So I didn't think that they would fire me for putting my 2 weeks notice in. But yeah, we finna go ahead and post this video. So I currently got their shirts, and I am on my way inside to grab the rest of my stuff and talk to the director. Cause what the hell she thought? Mind y'all, I had decorated that. I decorated this a few weeks ago. I decorated it and painted it. Decorated that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna run to the bread store right quick.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I kind of want to know, since I put in my 2 weeks, like, are y'all firing me or laying me off? Or y'all don't want to see my face no more? Like, can I come back?
You don't see my face.
It don't get time.
It is no. I told you we accept your 2 weeks notice, but we're just making today the last day.
Why?
That's Miss Kathy's decision.
Y'all ain't
That's
even.
usually how she'll do it. If you give your 2 weeks, if we have coverage, then you don't have to worry about it. Because I had added another teacher in there to kind of help y'all, but since there is another teacher in there, they have their coverage now.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can't come back if I wanted to.
Why would you want to go
return
back?
like,
say if I want to return, like, come back and work with y'all later on in the future, I can't do that?
That's strictly up to Miss Kathy. When, like, if you were to apply on Indeed or something again, that's strictly up to her. It's not necessarily cutting you off from being able to reapply. But you know,
I
everyone
thought like
has,
I was fired or something.
Everyone has their, I believe it's 60 days that you would have to wait before you would be eligible to be rehired. And then it would also depend on if we are already staffed, so on and so forth. So it's not necessarily saying that you wouldn't be able to come back if you wanted to. It would just depend on the time frame that you would want to, and then if we have a position available.
Stop asking these employers that dumbass question, man. They always gonna think they got the upper hand when they let an employee go, and you talking about, I can't come back. Can I come back? You giving them the upper hand. We gotta learn our lesson, man. These employers gonna keep doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell them no. You know what I'm saying? You got to, man. You gotta walk out there with your dignity. Come on, man. We ain't asking to come back. We ain't. That's like asking to come back to a relationship when a motherfucker let you go, and now all of a sudden they want you back. Man, you better cut it. She's so stupid. She's in there. Look at her face. No.
Oh, because I thought y'all was firing me. Because I thought I was a good worker.
No, it
You
was
did get
just
fired
2 weeks
after putting in
notice.
2 weeks.
We just went ahead and let you go, so that way not only we're making sure the baby room has their coverage, but we don't want to have too many people in there. So since we have that extra person in there now, you wouldn't have to come back.
So what if I would have put in the 2 weeks notice today? Y'all was still gonna fire me? If y'all had extra, y'all got extra coverage?
That would be up to Miss Kathy.
Bullshit.
People come and go, and it would be up to her if she's gonna fire you or not. But I'm not sure if that would have happened today.
No.
But no. As far as I know, I was not told anything like that. So no, it wouldn't have been that way. But we have that coverage, so we were like, well, since we have someone in there, we can make today the last day.
Okay. Well, I just came to pick up my check since I returned y'all shirts.
You gotta say something. Shit.
What's today's date?
The 8th.
So yeah, y'all, I got my check. I was currently working here at Jackson Heights. I've never heard no shit like that before. Like, just because you got extra coverage in the room, you're gonna go ahead and let today be my last day. Make it make sense. Be fucking for real. Cause like I said, I put in plenty of 2 weeks notices at other jobs, and I always had coverage in my room. I'm used to working as a lead teacher, but I've always had coverage in my room while putting in the 2 weeks notice. And they always let me work the whole 2 weeks without saying, oh, you know, we got extra coverage in the room, so we just gonna make today your last day. And honestly, I wouldn't even want to come back. I just wanted some damn closure to see what their answer would be. But I guess you can't put in the 2 weeks notice at every spot. Go ahead and quit if they're gonna lay you off. I'm gonna tell y'all though while I put my 2 weeks notice in. So working as a lead teacher, I'm used to getting paid like 15, 16, maybe 17, 18. They only wanted to start me out at 13. I was like, okay, first they said 14, then they backed it up to 13. I was like, okay, whatever. That ain't no problem. So when I started working in the infant room, you know, I'm used to being the lead teacher. I'm used to making the room look pretty, you know, like decorating, hanging up some of my artwork. The owner had came and told me to take my pictures down because it wasn't age appropriate. Mind you, this was like a few days ago. It had been hanging up for like 2-3 weeks, and then all of a sudden she come in and say, oh, you know, they're nice, but that's not age appropriate. You're gonna have to take those down. I showed y'all the door that I decorated. I decorated that for Easter. So like I said, I'm used to decorating, making the classroom look pretty. And then one of the assistants that was in my room had said, oh, well, you know, we feel like you're taking over the room, honestly. I really felt like they was jealous of me. It was this one older lady named Miss Melissa, real deep into the Bible, real Christian, whatever. But when we had a little meeting, she felt like I was taking over the classroom, you know, like I didn't give them no opinions on how I should decorate the classroom or, you know, let them know what I was doing. They ain't like that. They ain't like the fact that I just took initiative and just started decorating the classroom since it was plain as fuck. Mind y'all, they didn't want to start decorating the classroom till I came in and I started decorating the classroom. Yeah, they had Valentine's Day stuff up, but then they had to take it down. The classroom was plain for about 2 weeks. Nobody said, oh, well, hey, let's decorate, let's do this, let's do that. As a lead teacher, I didn't think I had to say no shit like that. But as soon as I started decorating, it's, oh, you ain't let me know nothing. You ain't give me no opinion. You know, you taking over the classroom. You ain't asked us if we want to put this up. Y'all never gave a fuck. Y'all never want to start decorating the classroom until I started decorating the classroom. Now y'all feel away? Make it make sense.
You know what it is then.
And then what's so crazy about it is, as soon as I started decorating, everything was cool. But after a minute, oh, you're going to have to take this down. This is not age appropriate. This is that. I had hung up the rug rats. They wanted to say it wasn't age appropriate. Get the fuck out of here. Because mind you, these was the same pictures that I hung up at my last daycare job that I left because of the toxic working environment. They didn't never tell me not once, oh, this isn't age appropriate. You're going to have to take this down. They let me keep it up. They let me hang it up. So for them to say, oh, this ain't age appropriate, blah, 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 this, it was just peaking. I just felt like if you're gonna make me a lead teacher, like allow me to decorate the classroom how I want to decorate it. Cause when I first started, it was, oh, you know, don't be afraid to hang nothing up on the walls. You can hang whatever on the walls. Then when I started hanging up my pictures and my little artwork around the classroom, they had a problem with it. And it wasn't nothing but some flowers and, you know, like a bookcase with flowers on it. And the classroom that I was in, the infant room, they called it the caterpillar room. I thought caterpillars and fucking flowers went to fucking together. So why would you say it's not age appropriate? I could see if I hung up a skull or some worms or some BS. But what the fuck?
What? What is she doing? That got to be an employee. Hey! Get that walk, get that walk right there. That's that high stroller right there. I did it, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, that's how you fuck up a business. That's how you do that.
Tell you how this job just been. And not
don't even give a fuck no more because I already know when my last day gonna be at this job. I'm finna be bucking it. So here we go. I'm off Thursdays and Fridays at the job that I'm currently at, right? So I have 28 hours of PTO. I'm like, well, before I quit, I want to use my PTO, even though most of the time your PTO dead ass gets eaten up in taxes. Like last time I used my PTO, I didn't even see the PTO because it got eaten up in taxes. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna plan it correctly. I'm putting in a 2 weeks in my head, but I'm not telling them I'm taking 2 weeks. So I'm off Thursday, Friday. That would be February 8th and 9th. So I use my PTO for the 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th, the 10th, 11th, and 12th, right? I would come back to work on the 13th, and I use my PTO for Valentine's Day because me and my bestie are gonna go see Dustin Conrad. So then February 16th is the end of the pay period. So you see how I did that? Yeah, I was just gonna gracefully bow out. Yeah, y'all already knew I was gonna be off Thursday, Friday, and then I was thinking that he was gonna give me the PTO. So I was gonna be off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, come back Tuesday, be off Wednesday, and then that will be my last day. But no, let me show y'all this. What does that say? Denied. I gotta work today at 4, so I'm sure I'm gonna get an explanation. But baby, that was just y'all warning. PTO, prepare the others, cause I won't fucking be there. I will be training at my new job. He really just tried it. I was really trying to do the right thing. And
hold on. PTO, prepare the others, cause I ain't coming. Man, that's my new shit right there, boy. Boy, when I put my shit into ADP, it's gonna say, prepare the others. What that mean? I ain't coming. Don't deny my shit, because you might as well start preparing the other motherfucker. PTO, I ain't never heard that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never heard that one. PTO, prepare the others. I gotta tell my homeboy about that motherfucker as soon as I get done with this video, because that shit have, yeah, that's one of them. That's one of them right there.
Leave without giving y'all 2 weeks, but still get my, you know what, but fuck the PTO. Fuck that shit. You can have it. The hell? And February 14th, that's the concert. So I ain't know what the fuck. I don't give a fuck. I wasn't gonna be there no goddamn way. First time I try to use all my PTO and y'all deny it. They better not try to get me in and try to fire me when I come in today on some shit they think I'm trying to use my PTO and quit. But either way, I don't give a damn. I start my new job Thursday. So once they tell me when they need me, it's sayonara to these bitches. I don't even care about their fuck ass goddamn PTO. Bitch, I can have that shit. I'm gonna make it back 10 goddamn fold.
Come on.
I'm asking you a question. I'm trying to do my job. You're hindering me from doing all my procedures. You don't allow me to do my policies and procedures and my job description. No, don't yell at me. Stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me. Lower your job. Lower your tone.
Don't tell me to lower my tone.
You need to.
Make me mad.
Okay?
Go do your
Don't
job.
scream at me. I'm trying to ask you what's going on. Like, I'm the manager. Like, I'm supposed to be in the loop of what's going on in the store. You do realize that, right? You know, so you're not communicating with me, and them not communicating with me is basically, go do your job! Stop yelling at me. I'm trying to talk to you like a human.
Get away from in front of me. Go do your job.
Diane, I'm trying to have a conversation with you.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, well, make sure you're prepared to get your phone calls, okay? Because they're coming, honey.
I'm confused on that one. I don't know if it was the manager was the one that. I'm confused on that one. I don't know if that was her higher up that she was talking to or an employee that she was talking to. I'm confused. Yo, it's Papa G, gang. It's your boy, Foosh Nigga, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. You know what I'm saying? Share the video. Thanks for everybody turning up on the channel, man. I very much so appreciate it, man. My grind is real. I hope yours is too. This is the videos that, man, go get, while you doing that 9 to 5, go get on your hustle, man. I'm telling you, bro, nobody can feed me no excuses. 80 hours a week, DoorDash, YouTube, and I got a family. I got to make time for all of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't feed me no excuses, man. You got to get to it, get it done. You feel me? This shit right here just gives me hella anxiety doing these videos. But on the inside, I feel good because I know I'm doing something to get up out of mine. Because ain't no way I could deal with this. I don't know how you guys are working 40 years at a job and just taking it just to pay bills and not do nothing and be broke. Ain't no goddamn way, man. You know what I'm saying? So I tell me and my homeboys be on there. I tell my brothers. And so, you know, we for like the last 2 weeks, we've been sending each other our screenshots of our crypto. And I'm up 1,000. I'm up a G. My brother's up 5 racks. You You know what I'm saying? Then I sent a screenshot of my goddamn my stock. You know what I'm saying? I'm up 300 on that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, there's ways to get it. You got to get to it. You got to stop crying about it, bro. It's the doers and the donors. That's what the doers and the donors. We doers and we grinders and we hustlers, man. If you're a part of that, if you want to be a part of that, if you need that extra motivation, tap into the channel. At the end of this video, it's going to be a playlist. Tap into that playlist. Join the GE gang. Grind every day, going after new goals. That's it. If you ain't going after new goals, don't even tap into the channel, because that's what we're about. You feel me? And make sure you guys tap into the community section. I post daily vibes. On top of that, I post motivational shit to keep you going, to make you stay in that positive mindset. We positive vibes all the time. We ain't got time for the negativity. If it comes our way, we dodging up like a bullet type. Tap into your boy, you feel me? Y'all are me, I'm y'all. Like, we won, man. We all going through it. We're going to go through it till we get through it. Period, point blank. We stay down till we come up. We ain't going to stay down. Believe that. It's your boy Fushing. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's your boy Fushing, man. Gone.